Hello and welcome into the Erie Tiger Network. It's senior night and rivalry night all wrapped up in one. There's Denver Nuggets in the house, there's excitement in the air, and we are excited as well here in the broadcast booth. Brandenburg, Grayson Blaylock here with you for the second of our doubleheader of action here on the Erie Tiger Network. And Grayson, a little bit different of a story here. These Erie boys still poised to make a playoff spot, probably not going to host 9-13. They're looking for revenge and redemption tonight against this Frederick squad that knocked them off in a nail-biter just a couple weeks ago.
They are looking for revenge. Frederick won at their place by three. Erie looking to return the favor tonight.
And in that last game, you might remember the story was Joe Cartelli. He was shut down in the first half. He's their leading scorer against Erie. He came back in the second half. He put up 19 points and propelled Frederick to a 70-67 win. And since then, he's had another game of 19 points, a game of 28, and a game of 30. So that game kind of launched him into the stratosphere in his season. If the Tigers are going to win tonight, they might need to slow him down.
They will absolutely need to slow him down. There's players that you want to let beat you, players you want to take the shots. He is not one of those players. He can get hot in about a half second, like what you saw with DeFore in the first game. Erie can't let that happen tonight.
So they're announcing the starting lineups. Joe Cartelli, as we mentioned, one of the starters here for the Frederick Warriors. Also starting is Davis Richard, Riley Buffington, Jake Green, and Ian Marinoff are the starters for the Frederick Warriors. For the Tigers, Luke Loy, he leads this team in scoring. He's the starter as well. Spencer Brooks, he's out there starting on senior night. Alongside him, a fellow senior, Ethan Tyson. And then Jordan Nguyen, the sophomore, starting alongside him is Cole Rademacher. So we're excited. The atmosphere in the gym's already a little tense with these two rivalries. We've already seen some interesting moments here in the gym during the girls' game. And now we are all set here as we are just moments from tip. While we have a moment, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our network. And you can follow us on social media, on Twitter at Erie TigerNet. Check us out, like the Erie Tiger Network Facebook page. And so we are getting ready here and already have our first commenter on our YouTube channel. So shout out to Alex Ailey, who's also one of our Patreon sponsors as well. So here we go, Frederick wearing the blue. They will be going left to right. Tiger wearing the white here on senior night. It's two seniors starting. Spencer Brooks in the starting lineup here tonight for this one. Ball is up. It's tipped, and Spencer Brooks, did he want that one? He wanted to win that tip. And the Tigers win the opening tip. Nguyen will bring it up here for Erie. Zone defense to start for the Warriors. As Erie, you can just feel it in the gym, can't you, Grayson? The level of anticipation, a little bit higher than the last few games.
It is. Everyone's always loud for rivalry night as Spencer Brooks starts it off. And you can hear the student section already, the biggest it's been all year. Not close.
And those students love Spencer Brooks. He got some loud cheers during the senior night celebration. Still there for Luke Loy. He'll bring it in down the lane. Luke Loy finishes with the right hand, and it spins around but drops in for Kevin Loy. I beg your pardon. We're going throwback here. So Kevin Loy there with the lay-in, and that's good. Frederick on the attack. Runner in the lane, that's no good, and a rebound there by Kevin Loy, and I think they will call a foul on him. They say he gave a little bit of a shove, and that's his first team first.
Erie out to a quick 4-0 lead.
So Frederick attacking underneath the Erie basket, almost another turnover. Frederick already here kind of struggling to handle the ball. At the dual possession points to Erie. Loudest we have heard the student section all season long.
They're rounding into form right at the end.
Now Buffington will lay it off for Green. Runner in the paint and gets that one to kiss softly off the front of the rim. For the first points tonight for Frederick. Now Nguyen drives into the corner for Tyson. Tyson looks low. Loy lays it up and in. Good feed from Ethan Tyson. Just found Kevin Loy underneath for the bucket, and he dropped it in.
And if Frederick stays in this zone, that's exactly how you beat it. You get the ball to the middle to your best player from the inside in Loy, and you let him work from inside there, whether it be going up for a shot or passing to the outside to get a good look.
That foul was called, I believe, on Cole Rademacher. They'll call that with a hack. That's his first team second here. 4-point lead for Erie. Green will hand off. Hesitation there by Richard. Drives. And Spencer Brooks didn't like the call as he wanted the block and the fans were eating it up. So far, this second half of the girls' game and the first half of this boys' game. Quick whistle. And that one is up and good there by Davis Richard.
Richard, the second leading scorer last time.
And Richard, that one sails a little bit long. Rebounded by Brooks, and here come the Tigers up the floor. Rademacher working around. Nguyen for three. That's off on the left side, rebounded away. Green will bring it up the floor. And Brooks tried to step in, and another foul here on Erie, and that will be on Spencer. So the senior, 2 quick fouls here. And back to the line is Green.
Kale Lucero set to come in for him, saving some of Brooks's fouls, or saving some of his minutes for the second half.
Frederick team, even 500 on the season, 11-11, and Coach Moline had to go do mop duty out there real quick. As that one falls off.
The Warriors 34th in RPI coming into tonight. The Tigers 37th.
Both teams probably be playoff bound on the road next week. Nguyen has it for the Tigers. Trap coming. Shovels it to the middle. Tyson open for three. He'll pass that up. Pull-up jumper. Short, but corrals his own board. Tigers, good ball movement against the zone. Just haven't been able to finish. That was Kale Lucero that time, and almost could have called a reach there as Lucero got his mitts on it. Bodies hit the floor in a very quick jump ball call, and that will point toward Erie.
If that hadn't been a jump ball, that almost could have been a travel on Marinoff. Starting to stand up with the ball.
So Cole Rademacher will walk it up here for the Tigers. Bounces off to Tyson. Goes around to the defender, kicks. Loy dials up the three, and Kevin Loy hits from downtown. So Kevin Loy, he's cooking early. He's got 7 here in the first quarter. And a turnover there for the Warriors. Erie with some early energy here in this one.
The noise from the student section may be affecting Frederick's ball handling.
Rademacher off to Lucero, bounced to off his calf, pass ahead. Cartelli will slow it down for a second. He'll back up and reset. Cartelli drives the right hand, and I think they're gonna call a foul on the floor on Cole Rademacher, and that's gonna be his second. No, his first, so I'm not sure who they charged that other one to, but that is the 15th foul on Erie, already not even halfway through this first quarter. Wide open, missed layup there for Green. Tyson gets the rebound, and Tyson gets fouled as Buffington came up.
Rademacher will bring the ball up the court.
Turnover there for Erie. Back the other way goes Frederick. Corner three for Cartelli, off the mark. Buffington with the rebound, and he'll lay it up and in easily that time. Second field goal this quarter for the Warriors. Feed down low, Lucero kicks, three ball on the way for Tristan Rademacher, just off the mark, and Lucero tried to save it, but punched it out of bounds.
The student section already chanting for Spencer Brooks to come back in.
Steal there for Kale Lucero. Came up in the little trap, pass ahead to Tristan, or that was Cole Rademacher who kissed it off the glass and in, but a beautiful pass that time from Kale Lucero. Cartelli was guarded by Kale, and I think you were going to say good defense.
It was good defense, and it was good court vision by Lucero to see him streaking up the court, and a great pass to get the ball there.
5-point lead for the Tigers. 3 minutes remaining here in the quarter. Cartelli working around the arc here. Frederick on the attack. Frederick only 2 made field goals so far in this quarter. Tiger defense has been pretty stout. Rebound there off the missed shot. Cole Rademacher weaves. Tyson for three, and the senior just comes up a whisker short on that three ball. And now Richard will step into a three. That's off the mark, batted around, and finally corralled by the Tigers. Neither team has quite found the shooting touch from beyond the arc so far. Both Rademakers in, along with Tyson, Loy, and Lucero. 2-3 zone still for the Warriors. Either got to shoot out of it as a Tiger, attack the gap, or go in the high post. That's where they went that time, but Lucero couldn't quite finish at the rim. Three ball. And in rhythm was Logan Zimmerman, and he hits from deep, and it's a 2-point game and a timeout here coming for Coach Moline. And I believe that's a 30-second timeout. And so we will stay right here. Tiger.
Do you want a better smile, have a broken bracket, or are you a teenager in need of some braces?
Sponsors. And of course, we couldn't do it without partnering with you on Patreon. Be a partner with us on Patreon. You can click on the link in the description or into patreon.com/Erie Tiger Network. You can donate as little or as much as you would like on a monthly basis. Heck, you could even do it one time and then cancel after that. But every cent that goes our way is greatly appreciated. And the more that comes in, the more games that we are able to do, especially as we roll into the playoffs. So Tigers will come out of the timeout here. Layup is up and good, and Loy is working himself a fine quarter. Kevin Loy, 9 points. Another turnover for Frederick. They've been bitten by the turnover bug this quarter, and Erie spits it right back. Pass ahead, layup no good, and another turnover. And a 3 ball is good by Cartelli.
And this gym is getting loud as the official will call a grab foul on Cartelli. Tyson will check back in the game. Gavin Mendoza now on the floor. And the student section wants Spencer Brooks.
Playing with 2 fouls here in the court. I don't think we'll see him till at least some point in the second. Still zone here for the Warriors. Tigers struggled in that zone against Skyline. Shot off the mark, rebounds tapped out, tied up. And finally delivered down the floor. That was Logan Zimmerman. 1 point game, 45 seconds left here in the quarter, and a charge is called. That was Davis Richard, dropped the shoulder. That might be legal in a different sport, but not in this one.
No, it is not legal in basketball. And the Rademacher, Tristan Rademacher, or maybe Cole, couldn't tell which, took the charge.
Tyson feeds it right back, and it just went through the mitts of Loy and out of bounds. 30 ticks left on the clock. Another turnover there for Frederick, and Erie see if they can attack here. Mendoza into the game. Both teams kind of having trouble catching the basketball. 8 seconds left. Tyson, head fake, and a travel is called. So Warriors will get the last look. Here with 4 ticks left. And they'll fire it. The runner is no good. We have seen our share of buzzer beaters here on the Erie Tiger Network. Not that time. We'll take a break. Tigers lead it by 1 here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Do you want a better smile, have a broken bracket, or are you a teenager in need of some braces? Then make your way down to Caraway Orthodontics. They are located in Louisville and Erie. Caraway Orthodontics supports Erie High School and its community. Come in and gain a beautiful smile for children, teens, and adults. They also provide Invisalign. Call this number 303-828-0454 or go to CarawayOrtho.com.
And welcome back in Erie Tiger Network. Brandon Bird, Grayson Blaylock here with you as we go into quarter number 2. Frederick kind of struggled there keeping possession in that first quarter, but they're only down 1. Erie didn't really capitalize. Now driving is Green and makes the tough shot, soaring through traffic. And a lead here for Frederick. Tyson with it. Tigers went quiet about the last 4 minutes of that quarter.
They haven't been able to connect from behind the arc, except for an early Kevin Loy 3.
Almost like to see the Tiger ball movement pacing just a little bit when going around the arc, giving time for those Frederick defenders to slide, and that time Tyson just off the mark. Then Tyson hit 6 3-pointers in that game against Windsor. They'd love for him to get going. 3 ball on the way, and that is buried. And I think Logan Zimmerman knew it as soon as it left his fingertips. 30-second timeout. We will stick right here as the Tigers now trail it by 4. That's the largest lead of the game for the Warriors. And while we have a moment again, this game is brought to you by Jen Elliston Realty. Pride yourself in helping every family find a house that perfectly fits their needs, turning every house to a home. Jen has been helping people buy and sell real estate in the Denver metro area and surrounding areas since 2013. Whether you're looking to buy a new home, sell your current home, or buy an investment property, Jen Elliston Realty can help meet your goals. Visit her online today at JenEllistonRealty.com.
And a score update from around Colorado in girls basketball. Widefield fell to Mesa Ridge, making it more likely that they could play Erie in the first round.
Now Tyson has it. Tigers trying to get through the scoring drought. We saw a pretty solid first quarter there from Kevin Loy, 9 points. The only other bucket was Spencer Brooks, and then he got 2 fouls quickly, so he had to check out of the game. Gavin Mendoza in there now.
Cole Rademacher with the ball to the twin and back.
Tyson will bring it out between the circles. Tigers trying to cycle here against the zone. 3 ball on the way, and the Tigers finally banged one home. That was Tristan Rademacher. And Erie's back to within 1. Now this press has given Frederick a little bit of trouble, but we said Erie hasn't really capitalized. Green for 3, that's tapped out and should be, oh, that should have been Erie basketball. That hit both hands of Stern, and referee said it glanced off a Erie fingertip or something. And a turnover, and, well, ball don't lie.
No.
At least that time. 1 point lead here for the Warriors. As we said, a gritty squad, 11 wins so far this season in the Tri-Valley. Frederick sits 1 game ahead of Erie at 5th place, right smack dab in the middle of the Tri-Valley League standings. Turnover for Erie. Shot will go, and a rebounding foul called on, I believe, Alex Stern. That is the 4th foul, I believe, on, no, 5th team foul. And they will charge that one to Stern. 6 team fouls, by the way, on Erie. Jordan DeWin checks back in. Brooks with it, looking for help. Rademacher dials up another 3. That's off the mark. Good offensive board by Loy. He just strong-armed it, went up with it, smooched it off the glass. He's got double digits. And he gets a steal. Loy going the other way, down the lane. And Tigers will keep the basketball. Actually, had our own camera blocking me out of the way. What happened there, Grayson?
It looks like he got the ball knocked out of his hands. There were two Warriors there trying to go for the up and under.
Tried to get it into Brooks. Turnover. Cartelli will run ahead. Cartelli will lay it up. Cartelli draws the foul. Will go the line to shoot 2. And that's Kevin Loy, and that is his second. And that's going to cause, I think, Coach Moline to hold his breath a little bit. 4:55 remaining in the quarter. Erie has retaken the lead, but what do you want to do with your leading scorer? Do you want to sit him and protect him so that he's got 3 fouls to play with in the second half, or do you go ahead and stay a little bit aggressive?
Moline's going to stay aggressive here, and I like that call with still 5 minutes to go in a tie game. You could, I'm guessing he just yelled at Loy 2 fouls. Kevin, pretty good awareness. I'm sure he knows that.
Zip across to Tyson. Looking for help. Loy resets, crossover. Kicks. No win for 3. That's just off the mark. And Loy trying to fight and beast his way for another board. And Kevin Loy has been a rock-solid rebounder so far in this one tonight. By the way, that's the 6th team foul now on the Warriors. That's on Marinoff. That's his first.
Both teams will be in the bonus from now on. The next Frederick foul will put Erie in the bonus.
Coach Moline wants his players to get moving here. 4:25 left in the first half. The win, dribbles baseline. It bounced up between his legs. He fought through the defense to reset. Tigers trying to stay patient, get a good look. Tyson takes it in strong, and they will call a charge as that one dropped. And Ethan Tyson will pick up his first team 8th. Oh, I beg your pardon, that is his 2nd team foul. Scoreboard showing 1. I had 1, but heard Andy McClure, our PA announcer, give him a 2nd, so not sure what to make of that. Loy drives in. Loy goes off the window. Kevin Loy, tell you what, this guy, man, he just, every time he goes into the lane, you feel like it's going to find the bottom of the basket.
You sure do.
Cartelli for 3. That's too strong. Pass ahead. Loy again into the lane. Loy, hesitation, goes up and got tripped. And they'll call a travel. Thought they might have just nicked the leg, but I think he just slipped as he tried to stop. Frederick fans in front of us sure were on that, and the official agreed with him.
He did. It could have gone either way. I suspect the Frederick fans wouldn't have been too happy with the foul called there, though.
Cartelli again. And Frederick, they are going to play a little bit of Hoosier ball here. Zone defense, they don't like it, so they're like, all right, we'll just be really slow.
No shot clock, so they can.
And a travel is called. And the Frederick fans, they did agree with the travel. The ones in front of us, they're smart. They're the smart Frederick fans right in front of us. They've been on top of every call so far in this one. Now Tyson dribbles into the block, kicks it out, and Brooks will get bumped. I believe he was bumped by Stern. And that should be his 2nd. That is the 7th team foul. So Spencer Brooks will head to the line here for Erie. Tigers on the season have done decent from the free throw line as that one is off the mark. Cartelli will back that one out, reset, driving here against Tyson. Tyson with some solid defense so far on Cartelli. And now Cole Rademacher will get tagged with the foul as he thought he had most of the ball, but 9th team foul now on Erie. And to the line goes Davis Richard.
The student section thought he had all ball too.
Student section always thinks their team has all ball.
Every time.
Richard will miss the front end. Right now, Frederick 4 of 7 from the stripe, make it 4 of 8. Nguyen has it, lays it up softly off the window. Jordan Nguyen with his first bucket of the night. Tigers lead up to 3. 2 minutes remaining here in this first half of play on senior night, rivalry night. Cartelli for 3, and that is the exact spot where he scorched Erie in the first game. That's his second 3 of the night. Cartelli's got 8. Tied at 22. What else? The first matchup, that was a thrilling game. This one already feels like this is going to be a sweaty palmed game coming down the stretch in the fourth quarter.
It sure does. And you'd expect nothing less of this game. Always feels intense year in, year out. Even when one team's noticeably better, the other team plays up or the better team plays down.
Rademacher, nice little weave through the lane and a finger roll smooch off the window. Cole Rademacher's got 4. Erie back on top in a seesaw battle here. Cartelli wide open again and couldn't hit that time. And Brooks tried to get the rebound, and they will say that Buffington shoved him.
The Frederick fans all across the board don't like that call.
Yeah, that was a tough one. Back, maybe 10 years ago, you don't really call that many rebounding fouls, and now it just seems like the whistle gets blown a lot quicker on calls like that.
Was almost like the whistle blew his official before he had the call and then just picked one.
And Brooks missed that one. Two-point lead, 1:06 remaining here in the half. Gavin Mendoza out there. 3 ball in the way, and that one just rattled home for Marinoff. That is the 5th three-pointer here in the half for Frederick. Frederick only has 3 two-point field goals, but 5 three-pointers. Another foul, and that is on Buffington. That is his 3rd. So that is the 9th team foul, and Buffington got in foul trouble the first time these two teams played, and he's in foul trouble here again tonight. And that time, Rademacher, Cole Rademacher hits the Tigers' first made free throw of the night. That one is good as well.
I think that whistle actually came on Zimmerman. Buffington had already had 3, and it just popped up on the scoreboard before Zimmerman's first.
Okay, so Zimmerman picks up his first. Buffington had 3. There, and now my totals equal scoreboard. 9 fouls for both teams. Cartelli, a deep 3, short and out. And a good job by Tristan Rademacher to kind of box out there. Tigers 68% free throw shooting team from the line. They have Loy, Nguyen, Tyson, pretty good free throw shooters, and they get to the line more than anyone else. So only those 2 makes though. 18 seconds left here in the quarter. Tyson dials up a 3. That's off the mark. Erie just can't really find a 3 ball. Putback's no good. 4 seconds left. Another buzzer beating shot won't fall, and Cartelli tried to throw it back up. They wanted a foul, but that'll do it. End of the first half of play. Erie leads Frederick 26-25. We're going to take a timeout. We'll come back for the Miners halftime show here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Have you ever wanted to support the Erie Tiger Network, the student media arm of Erie High School? Well, now you can. We have set up a Patreon page. It's a way for you to send us a monthly pledge in order to provide funding for the program, as well as get access to reward tiers. As a Tiger fan, you get the satisfaction in knowing you are helping out your favorite local media organization. As a member of the ETN fan club, you are officially recognized on air and can receive ETN goodies throughout the year. As an in-broadcast red sponsor, you get to sponsor a specific segment of any broadcast. For more information, email bird_brandon at sbbsd.org. This is a $25 per month commitment. As an appreciator of Erie's live broadcast with the weekly news, you can help support this program by becoming one of our patrons by going to bit.ly/ETN Patreon.
There's a beast deep inside you. It will not die.
Ooh.
It will fight back.
Do you have a plan in place for your family's future in the event something happens to you? Are you caring for aging parents, grandparents, or a loved one with special needs? The Germany law firm named 2017 Erie's Chamber Business of the Year provides expert legal guidance and peace of mind for you and your family in the areas of probate, elder law, and estate planning. Visit Germany Law Firm's Erie Village office or website at coelderlaw.net to set up a personalized consultation.
Front Range Landfill puts all your needs in front of everything else. Front Range Landfill won Erie Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year Award, as well as being featured on national television. We are very proud of our facility and we welcome the opportunity to address your disposal needs. Our focus is on customer service. We strive to achieve easy and rapid access in and out of the facility. We feel certain that we will exceed your expectations of your solid waste disposal requirements. Choose Front Range Landfill for all your landfill needs. You will be pleased.
Yeah, I'm married. Doesn't matter. You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's Jake from State Farm. Sounds like a really good deal.
Jake from State Farm at 3 in the morning? Who is this?
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis.
She sounds hideous.
Well, she's a guy, so.
Another reason more people stay with State Farm. Get to a better state.
Do you want a better smile, have a broken bracket, or are you a teenager in need of some braces? Then make your way down to Caraway Orthodontics. They are located in Louisville and Erie. Caraway Orthodontics supports Erie High School and its community. Come in and gain a beautiful smile for children, teens, and adults. They also provide Invisalign. Call this number 303-828-0454 or go to carawayortho.com.
You are watching the ETN.
Click the search bar on the top right-hand corner of the screen and search up Erie Tiger Network.
Click the channel icon and then press the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to receive notifications about when we post. Click the thumbs up icon to like the video. To enter full screen mode, press the icon on the bottom right hand corner. To skip forward or backwards 10 seconds, double tap the left or right hand side of the screen. Press the pause button in the middle of the screen to pause the video. To skip to a different video, press the skip button when the video is paused.
Do anything. And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network, for our Miners halftime show. Let's go over some of the halftime stats for you here. Tristan Rademacher with 3. Cole Rademacher with 6. He's got a couple fouls. Ethan Tyson has been shut out here in this first half on senior night. He's got 2 fouls as well. Jordan Nguyen with 2 points. Kevin Lloyd, 2 fouls, but 13 points, half of Erie's production here in half number 1, and 2 points for Spencer Brooks, along with 2 fouls for the Warriors. 8 points for Joe Cartelli. He leads the way. Davis Richard with a point. 6 for Logan Zimmerman. 2 for Riley Buffington. He's also got 3 fouls. 5 for Jake Green and 2 for Elon Marianoff. And so that is how the first half looks. We have a couple highlights from that first half. Here they are. Tyson looks low. Lloyd lays it up and it goes around to the defender. Kicks. Lloyd dials up the 3. And Kevin Lloyd hits from down.
Do you want a better smile, have a broken bracket, or are you a teenager in need of some braces? Then make your way down to Caraway Orthodontics. They are located in Louisville and Erie. Caraway Orthodontics supports Erie High School and its community. Come in and gain a beautiful smile for children, teens, and adults. They also provide Invisalign. Call this number 303-828-0454 or go to carawayortho.com.
There's a beast deep inside you. It will not die.
To the point. And if you're unfamiliar with RPI, it works similar. The best way to explain it is batting average on a 3 decimal system. So they're all in the .47s. That's 7 teams all right within each other. So they all have games left. It's tough to tell where Erie will end up. If they were to win tonight, they would probably play one of the 4 of Air Academy, Golden, Conifer, or Sierra. If they were to lose, then you get into the dangers of maybe heading out to the western slope and playing Montrose or Rifle. Thomas Jefferson hanging around in that little area, as well as Widefield and Alameda. Some games to watch if you want to keep an eye on scores that should affect the RPI. Steamboat Springs and Eagle Valley, Palmer Ridge, Discovery Canyon, and Golden Wheat Ridge. There's also several games tomorrow and Saturday. Rifle Battle Mountain, Pueblo Centennial, and Pueblo West. Skyview and Conifer, Cole Ridge, Eagle Valley, Air Academy, Vista Ridge, Thomas Jefferson against Far Northeast, Devil and Littleton, and Golden Green Mountain. Those are the big games that would factor in to the RPI.
All right, thank you, Grayson. We're going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back for the start of the second half. And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. Start of half number 2, and chance for the Tigers to tie Frederick. If they win in the league standings, they would tie for 5th, just behind Windsor, Skyline in 3rd, Holy Family in 2nd, 13-1, and Meade 15-0 in league play this season. So Tigers will go left to right here in this half. And they'll start with the ball. Tyson tried to feed low, and they will call Buffington with a foul, and that's his 4th foul, 11 seconds in.
That's quickly going to bring in someone. That's Alex Stern. It looks like number 6, but it's number 5. No number 6 on the roster for Frederick. And the big man for the Warriors is done for at least the rest of the quarter, you've got to think.
He's their 2nd leading rebounder, and he's off the floor for probably the majority of this half now. Nice feed. What a great pass from Ethan Tyson. And the layup is up and good, and a steal here. Tyson that time has his ball deflected. Loy, another nice feed from Tyson. Can't finish that time though. And it's fought for, and I believe jump ball, and that will go the direction of Frederick. Is that Kevin Loy that finished off that Tyson pass?
It was.
I looked to try and run our replay and realized we hadn't started recording, so we had no replay access here in this half. And I missed who made the bucket. Another steal there for Erie. They've been good on the press. Nguyen, nice fake pass off the window. Gets it to drop. Jordan Nguyen pulling all the tricks out of his bag. Tigers lead by 5. Nguyen almost got a little tap out steal, and Lucero got planted. Tail Lucero stood there and took a forehead right to the shoulder.
He'll take it though, because that foul's on Green. Only his first. Green got into foul trouble the first time. More of the defensive standout for Frederick.
Now Rademacher drives, tried to drop it down low to Loy. Instead he'll reset. And Tyson threw it. 3 rows up into the stands. Now Richard with it. Tigers in the man defense. They've given the Warriors some problems when extending that defense to the full court this game. Stern with it. Kicks out. Cartelli thought about the 3. Rotated to the corner. Shot off the mark. Tip is no good, but a foul called, and I think they will get Kevin Loy on that. They'll call a little shove. And now Kevin Loy's got 3.
They're gonna tag Nguyen with it.
Oh, and that is a break for the Tigers.
And it looks like they called it on the floor.
Yeah, and they are, Enoch Miller, the head coach here for Frederick, is upset. He's saying he was shooting on a tip and he should get shooting fouls. Now Cartelli for 3. I think they will gladly take the 3-pointer instead of the 3 throws. That's Cartelli's 3rd.
Now Nguyen with the ball. Finds Loy in the corner. He drives, tries to feed to Lucero. Can't. Frederick will take it the other way.
Stern stops. Cartelli another three. Oh no, and Joe Cartelli helps Frederick retake the lead, and you just hold your breath and go, please do not be deja vu. I was gonna say deja vu all over again like I was Yogi Berra. Nice pass from Loy down to Lucero, and that's off the window and in. Tigers needed that. Kale Lucero, that's his 4th point. Excuse me, that's his first bucket of the game. Tigers lead it by 1. Full timeout, we'll take a break. Tigers 32, Frederick 31.
Open up a browser and look up youtube.com/Erie Tiger Network. To subscribe, sign into YouTube and press the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to receive notifications about ETN posts. To like the video, click the thumbs up button on the right hand side of the screen. Use the bar on the bottom of the screen to move and skip parts in the video. To skip forward or backwards, use the arrow keys to move 5 seconds. You can pause the video at any time by pressing the spacebar or clicking with the mouse.
Welcome back into the Erie Tiger Network. Brandon Berg, Grayson Blaylock here with you, having some fun on our soundboard here between periods, or excuse me, between the time out, during the timeout period. Hard to talk. It's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. It's fun singing Valentines from around the school today, so shout out to the Erie Choir as they put on a good performance in classrooms all across the school. There's a turnover on a travel, and that'll be Erie basketball.
Can't jump twice with the ball. And it looks like Frederick's coach has taken off his jacket.
That's when you know it's getting serious. Tyson looking, whips it off the hands of Nguyen, but Cole Rademacher. Tigers kind of, well, firing the three. I was going to say playing a little bit lax maybe with these offensive possessions. They've thrown some sour passes. Frederick gets it, the drive, the layup is up and good by Jake Green. Like we said, right now, for Frederick, that's their 4th 2-point field goal of the game. They have made far more threes. In fact, Cartelli's made 4 threes himself. Zimmerman with a couple and Marinoff with 1. 1-point lead for Frederick. Tigers trying to take their time. Loy in the corner, no one moving for Erie. Kick out, Tyson looking for his first 3 ball, and he splashes it home. Ethan Tyson, welcome to the game here on senior night. That came at a big time. Tigers would love to get this senior going. Drive is, runner is up and good by Marinoff.
Marinoff had the room to get that shot with Kevin Loy playing a little bit of Matador defense, not wanting to pick up another foul.
And Loy drives and drops it in. 17 points tonight for Kevin Loy.
The rest of the team has, I almost
20.
said 18, but they have 20. It's looking at the wrong side of the scoreboard.
Cartelli's 3 is short. Rebound by Stern and a foul on Jordan to win. And now Spencer Brooks will check back in here along with Tristan Rademacher. See if Spencer here on senior night flex a little bit of that toughness. Stern spun right off Brooks. Great move by Stern, laid it up and in.
A lot less fouls in this half, only 4 between the two teams.
Rademacher hits the 3-ball. Tristan Rademacher, his second 3-ball of the game. Erie back on top by 3, and Erie has hit a pair of 3s this half, matched their total from the first half. Off balance floater in the lane is good by Jake Green, and a timeout by Coach Miller. We'll take a timeout. Tigers lead it by 1, 2:28 in the third. And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. Brandon Burke, Grayson Blaylock here with you. Producing this one, Joe Vennard here for the Erie Tiger Network tonight. And Tigers will inbound the basketball. 2:26 remaining here in the quarter. Up top, wide open is Cole Rademacher, and he hits. Tigers starting to get some open looks as they're attacking that baseline. And that time it was Cole Rademacher, his first 3-ball. He's got 9 in this game. Tigers extend the lead to 4. And they will call an over and back. And Riley Buffington back in the game with 4 fouls. Coach Miller going to roll the dice here a little bit.
Trying to get a little bit of rim protection with Spencer Brooks in the game. Wouldn't be surprised to see Buffington roll in and out with Brooks unless he were to pick up another foul.
Loy with Kobe Bryant-like footwork underneath the basket, lays it up and in. 19 points for Kevin Loy. Tigers, their lead's up to 6. And a hand check foul called on Ethan Tyson. That is his third, team third here in the half. And now Gavin Mendoza checks into the game.
Wow, we've got a score update from girls basketball. Lewis Palmer defeated Cheyenne Mountain, which means Erie will almost definitely not play Cheyenne Mountain in the first round of the playoffs, down to Widefield, Longmont, and Wheat Ridge.
And an excellent drive. Knifing through traffic was Green, and he's got double digits. He's got 11. 4-point lead, though, for Erie. They've started to get things flowing a little bit on the offensive end. Another almost open look. Pass was at the knees, though, of Tristan Rademacher. Wasn't able to fire it in time. Tigers trying to get Loy involved down low. Mendoza across for Cole Rademacher. Off the mark. Ball's tapped out, fought for, and picked up by Cole Rademacher.
Good long rebound there for Rademacher.
And a push away from the ball, and then a little extracurricular there by Cole Rademacher. The officials didn't see it, but he threw a little shoulder in there at the end. He's frustrated.
That's 3 for him.
Frederick on the attack here. Buffington lays it up, no good. Strong, aggressive rebound there by Spencer Brooks. Spencer fakes the three, now kicks it out. Fans wanted it. They wanted him to shoot that three. 15 seconds left. Coach Moline wants them to take their sweet time here. Nguyen faked the handoff and then took it to the hoop, drew the foul, will go to the line to shoot two. And was that on Buffington?
I think it was.
And Buffington's upset because he has his 5th foul. And Riley Buffington got those 5 fouls in about 4 minutes of playing time.
The smaller Tiger guards did an excellent job getting to the rim, forcing him off his feet, and that's how he picked up those fouls so quickly.
And Nguyen will hit that free throw. Tigers have only attempted 4 free throws here tonight. 3 of 5. Coach Moline saying, Spencer, get back, ready for defense with 6 seconds left. That one is good too by Nguyen. Cartelli catches, looks up at the clock, fires ahead to Stern, runs into Brooks, throws up the shot. They will count the bucket and one. So Spencer Brooks picks up his 3rd foul. And Stern and 1 second remaining here in this quarter. So Stern a chance to get a 3-point play. That one's off the mark, rebound rattles around. Brooks looks up, fires it, almost touches the rafters. So at the end of 3, Erie leads it by 4. We'll be back for the 4th quarter here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Do you have a plan in place for your family's future in the event something happens to you? Are you caring for aging parents, grandparents, or a loved one with special needs? The Germany law firm named 2017 Erie's Chamber Business of the Year provides expert legal guidance and peace of mind for you and your family in the areas of probate, elder law, and estate planning. Visit Germany Law Firm's Erie Village office or website at coelderlaw.net to set up a personalized consultation.
I'm Jamie Nelm. I'm Noah Roper. I'm Spencer Brooks, and thanks for watching Tiger Football on the Erie Tiger Network.
Thanks for watching Tiger Football on the Erie Tiger Network.
Thanks for watching Tiger Football on the Erie Tiger Network.
And thank you for watching Tiger Football on the Erie Tiger Network.
Welcome back in. It's the 4th quarter of a rivalry game here between Erie and Frederick. And, well, wouldn't expect anything else other than a tight one between these two here on the final regular season game. And another low post foul as Mendoza was trying to get the seal out.
Zimmerman will get whistled for that one.
Only his 2nd. That is the 4th team foul on the Warriors. Accidentally gave Buffington 7 fouls. That's how many feels like he had in that game. Corrected that in my book. Nguyen looking. Zone defense still for the Warriors. Tigers have struggled at times against the zone, and so as the season has gone on, they have faced more and more zone. Nguyen, though, he could break it with a 3. Can't get that one to fall, and then rebounded by Zimmerman. Zimmerman's been quiet in this half. Nothing on the scoreboard so far. Cartelli, just the 4 threes, and then the 2 free throws. Jumps into the lane, goes up, and they'll say he was brushed on the arm by Kale Lucero. And actually, they will call that on Gavin Mendoza. His 1st, team 6th. And Cartelli. We mentioned last broadcast, Cartelli also a solid golfer for the Frederick golfing program. And he'll hit 1 of 2. Frederick tonight, 5 of 11 from the stripe, and that's the difference in this 3-point game right now. 6 missed free throws. The win. Tigers cycling around, and Tyson turns it over. Cartelli runs the other way. Tristan Rademacher was trying to run him down and knock it out. And a foul coming here on Tristan Rademacher. Almost poked that ball out from behind. And Cartelli back to the line.
A few inches away from knocking that ball away.
2-point lead here for Erie. Just over a minute into this quarter. And Cartelli hits both. So we're inside of a possession, but plenty of time left in this one. The win has it. And Loy gets just shoved. The Frederick fans didn't like that, but Jake Green, he put 2 hands right on Loy and just shoved him right off his path.
2 fouls on Green.
Tell you what, I would not want to be a high school official, and there is no wonder why there are a shortage of officials. They just get berated no matter what.
They do.
1-point game here. Tristan Rademacher going to take his sweet time here against the zone. Trying to extend that Frederick zone at least a little bit. Nguyen thought about the 3, and now a block called here on Jake Green, and he picks up 2 quick ones.
Goes from 1 to 3 in the blink of an eye. And suddenly he has to keep an eye on his fouls.
So 16 fouls on Frederick. Tigers will be also in the bonus the remainder of the way. By the way, Will Barton was in the house tonight. Fun to see him and some Nuggets cheerleaders. As it is All-Star break in the NBA, so players get a little bit of time.
Paul Millsap came out last year.
Lloyd drives. He'll hand it off to Lucero. Lucero trying to turn the corner, kicks. Tyson, that shot is off, and Ethan Tyson just hasn't quite found his rhythm tonight. Wide open in the corner for 3, no good. That was a big miss shot. Don't get more open than what Logan Zimmerman was right there. And Tristan thought about the 3. He had Nguyen open too. Nguyen cuts, goes up off the window, and gets it to fall. He was bumped, and he will go to the line for the and 1.
That'll be Marianoff's second.
So Nguyen, chance to stretch the lead to a 2-possession game. That one's off the mark. Tigers 4 of 7 from the stripe. Cartelli driving in. Will kick out. Lucero helped, and there have been some softies called here in this quarter.
Touch fouls, if you will. The refs aren't just letting them play tonight. That's Lucero's first foul.
15th foul here in this half between the two teams. As Davis Richard will hit the front end. Frederick starting to heat up a little bit from the free throw line now, 8 of 14. And a timeout coming from Coach Moline. We'll step aside. 1 point lead for the Tigers heading into the timeout.
There's a beast deep inside you. It will not die.
Ooh.
It will fight back.
And welcome back in. 1 point game, 4:53 left. Hold your hats, Tiger fans. We got a good one brewing. Loy catches. No, oh, they will call an offensive foul. They'll say that Loy hooked the defender. Oh, man.
That's a tough call.
Coach Lucero was wearing a towel bandana. He couldn't believe it. That is the third now for Kevin Loy. 3 fouls for Ethan Tyson, 3 for Kevin Loy, 3 for Cole Rademacher, and 3 for Spencer Brooks. And a kick. No foul there. Reset the shot clock, if there was one.
But there isn't.
Frederick trying to find some open space. Tigers have been pretty solid throughout the most part defensively. And Jordan DeWin gets the swipe. He pushes it up the floor. Tried to bounce it off to Loy, and it was stolen by Stern. Good hustle back on defense. And he came from behind, so just never saw him. And they never saw Stern on that screen either. The runner's up and good. Marinoff, the nice little leaner driving in, and Frederick has retaken the lead by 1. See what kind of metal you're made of, and right now as Kel Lucero falls down into the legs of Richard, he will pick up a foul. Tigers need to settle down a little bit, lacking just a little bit of poise right now.
Cole Rademacher and Brooks coming back in with their 3 fouls.
So they're gonna put the senior in. Say, hey man, Spencer, go out there and provide us with some toughness. By the way, double bonus time now. And Frederick has kind of started to heat up from the line. Davis Richard, 4 of 7 for the line himself. Tigers have shot 15, or excuse me, Frederick has shot 15 free throws. Tigers have shot 7. (52-49). Tyson drives. The runner is up and good. Needed that. The senior, Ethan Tyson, he's got 5. Erie back to within 1, 3:27 remaining. Zimmerman working here against Tristan Rademacher. Tigers really extending that defense. Green will drive, he's had some good moments, and a foul called on Cole Rademacher. And that is his 4th. And Green will lift that one out. Jake Green, 11 points here tonight. Another missed free throw there. Tigers with a chance. Brooks, the nice little adjusting shot, and Spencer Brooks helps the Tigers take the lead, and that gets Tiger fans on their feet. Woo, was that pretty by the senior. Showing some grace and beauty from the big man. We'll take a timeout. 2:52 left. Tigers lead by 1.
Have you ever wanted to support the Erie Tiger Network, the student media arm of Erie High School? Well, now you can. We have set up a Patreon page. There's a way for you to send us a monthly pledge in order to provide funding for the program, as well as get access to reward tiers. As a Tiger fan, you get the satisfaction of knowing you are helping out your favorite local media organization. As a member of the ETN fan club, you are officially recognized on air and can receive ETN goodies throughout the year. As an in-broadcast red sponsor, you get to sponsor a specific segment of any broadcast. For more information, email bird_brandon at sbbsd.org. This is a $25 per month commitment. As an appreciator of Erie's live broadcast with the weekly news, you can help support this program by becoming one of our patrons by going to bit.ly/ETN Patreon.
And welcome back in. We've got a tight one. 2:52 left. Frederick with the basketball. Cartelli shovels off Stern. He's had a nice game, and a foul going to be called on Spencer Brooks with a shove. He can't believe it. So Stern will go to the line here. What has been a plethora of free throws here for Frederick. Stern 0 for 1 so far tonight, and that one will rattle home. We've got a tie game. Stern on the year, a 67% free throw shooter, coming in 8 of 12. And he hits that one too. He's 66% tonight. Brooks has it and throws it into the crowd. Still 1 point lead here for Frederick. Erie needs to hold their water here a little bit.
Still a 1 possession game. You don't want to intentionally foul with 2.5 left.
Frederick trying to get it across midline here. Cartelli with it, he'll back it out. Cartelli sneaks down the lane, can't get it to go, and Stern up and in and gets the foul. And Stern, he hasn't had a huge night on the stat sheet, but I think he's been the difference here in this one.
With Buffington in foul trouble and now fouled out for most of the game, Stern as replacement has had a huge effect. And he's gotten all the calls.
Stern hits the free throw. He's got 9 points. And Frederick leads by 4 with 2 minutes left. Tigers just need to settle down here.
Plenty of time.
Loy with it. He'll spin in the lane, goes hard, and he draws a foul against Cartelli. And Frederick fans not liking the call on this end. We're sitting right in the middle of a bunch of Frederick fans, so we're hearing a lot of chatter. I don't know if you can pick it up on your mics.
Not our favorite.
And there's a good free throw there. Like I said, I would not want to be a high school ref. They're getting it from both ends, Erie and Frederick, parents alike, here tonight. Just, we can hear it very prominently on the Frederick side. Both good there by Loy. Needed that. 1:50 remaining. One possession game with not a whole lot of time on the clock. Marinoff has it. Off to Cartelli. Cartelli slips, turnover. Now Tyson has it, zips one across the lane, and a foul gonna be called. As they say, Kevin Loy was bumped. The Erie fans agree with the call. The Frederick fans are up in arms saying that should be a travel. It's a rivalry game, folks. And so 1-1 here. That was not a shot attempt, I believe, from Loy. And it will be Stern that was charged with the foul. So Loy to the line. Big moment here for the sophomore. Hits the first, that's the big one. Let you shoot another. Man, those front end of 1-on-1s, gotta be good on those. Big roar from the Erie student section after the made bucket. This one could tie it. And we're all square, and Kevin Loy stroked it with confidence. And a timeout here on the floor. Nope, just a substitution stoppage. Thought I saw teams walking toward the, and they are. All right. We're going to catch our breath. We'll step aside for a moment, tied with 1:28.
I'm Gavin Mendoza.
I'm Jamie Nome.
I'm Noah Roper.
I'm Spencer Brooks, and thanks for watching Tiger Football on the Erie Tiger Network.
Thanks for watching Tiger Football on the Erie Tiger Network.
Thanks for watching Tiger Football on the Erie Tiger Network.
And thank you for watching Tiger Football on the Erie Tiger Network.
Tiger Network, 57-57, 1:28 left. Forget everything you've seen already. All that matters is the final 87 seconds. Cartelli trying to drive through the lane. Stern has it. And Frederick will reset, 1:16. Tigers trying to get revenge after dropping one to Frederick earlier this year. Pretty full crowd here tonight. 1:02 left. Runner off the glass, no good. Rebounds fought for, and Stern gets the offensive board. Tigers couldn't pick it up. 49 seconds left. Second chance here for the Warriors. Cartelli takes in, throws up a wild shot, couldn't get it to go. Here goes Loy, back the other way, into the lane. Slows down, gets bumped, kicks out, wide open for three. Tristan Rademacher, that's off the mark. Nguyen fighting for the ball, and they will call that Erie basketball as that was off the hands of Stern.
The student section's excited.
31 seconds left. Kale Lucero checks in. Jordan Nguyen will check out.
Look for them to go down low to Lucero or Loy.
Lucero gets it down to Loy, off the window and in! Kevin Loy! A huge bucket! Puts the Tigers back on top. He's got 25 points here. 20 seconds left. And a little batted ball goes into the backcourt, and a timeout called here from Coach Miller. 14.3 ticks left. Have you lost your breath yet, Tiger fans?
Oh boy.
Loudest we have heard this gym certainly all year. By the way, we'd be remiss if we didn't say next game Erie plays, you might see a new face out there. Well, why don't you tell us about it?
So if you know our track coach, Coach Havard, his son just moved here from Texas, LaDorian Havard. Pretty good player, at least from what we've heard. He would be eligible for the first postseason game. A 6'3", he can play guard. That's what he played in Texas, so it should be fun to watch next week.
You can actually see him down there kind of standing behind Spencer Brooks. So 59-57, Tigers on top by 2. The onus is on the Warriors. Obviously, you gotta get what's given to you. If you're Frederick, if you are Erie, you cannot give up a three, and more importantly, you cannot foul on a three-point shot. We have seen too many times in situations like this, eager defensive players fouling.
And you've almost got to defend Cartelli to the volleyball line here. You don't want him to even have a look.
All right, 14.3 left. Tigers are going to give a clean inbound. They will actually come out here in a man defense. Handoff there, Cartelli bobbles for a moment, drives wide open and just scooped it up and in. And a timeout with 1.2 seconds left.
Coach Moline tried to call that timeout earlier. We'll see if they give him any. He's yelling for it. They haven't given it to him.
It was pretty loud in here, and the scoreboard trying to see how much time is actually left. 59-59. We might have our first overtime game here this year, unless we see some theatrics.
They still haven't given Coach Moline his timeout. Whatever you do, do not turn the ball over.
Coach Moline wants a full timeout. We'll stick right here as there's only 1.2 left. Well, you were worried about the three-point shot, kind of gave Cartelli an open lane. He didn't want to foul him and have him get the bucket and an extra shot. So Tigers, I think, a little bit leery of that coming down the stretch here. And Coach Moline is saying, hey, we called a timeout while there was more time on the clock, and we're going to look, actually. You can't see it on your screen. Well, actually, you can if you just hit the back button. And on our scoreboard, Cartelli, he drove in. The layup was in with about 3.5 seconds left, and I think Coach Moline had every right to think that his team deserved more time, and they put a hair more time. They put 2.2 left. You've basically got a dribble and a shot. Ethan Tyson will inbound here. according to the replay, like we said, there's about 3 seconds left. So they at least got a little more time. See what they do here. Tyson's got to throw it in. Gets it into Loy. Loy steps, fires for 3, and can't hit. He had a clean look, but couldn't get it to fall. And so we are going to overtime.
4 quarters wasn't enough.
So, extra basketball. It's always fun. We'll take a timeout as we get ready for overtime. We'll catch our breath here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Do you want a better smile, have a broken bracket, or are you a teenager in need of some braces? Then make your way down to Caraway Orthodontics. They are located in Louisville and Erie. Caraway Orthodontics supports Erie High School and its community. Come in and gain a beautiful smile for children, teens, and adults. They also provide Invisalign. Call this number 303-828-0454 or go to carawayortho.com.
And welcome back in. It's OT here on the ETN. And, well, this is the first time maybe in ETN history that we've had OT. I don't know. Maybe one of our viewers, I see Cody Yopp and Alex Ailey have been hanging out in the chat a little bit. They're both ETN alumni. Maybe they can remember if there was a overtime period in the past on the ETN. Either way, couldn't get enough of it. So, by the way, in case you're wondering, Cartelli has 2 fouls, 3 for Stern. Buffington's fouled out, 3 for Green, 3 for Marinoff for Erie. We'll go over those here in just a second. Tyson drives, lays it off to Loy. Layup is short, gets his own rebound, and that layup is back up and good. And Kevin Loy, 27 points tonight. He's got 3 fouls, 4 for Spencer Brooks, 4 for Cole Rademacher, 3 for Ethan Tyson. Shot is off the mark. Ethan Tyson gets the board, half a minute gone by. Erie still in control here with the lead after the Loy made layup.
Smart job by Tyson, letting the parade pass him by before he put the ball on the floor.
Grayson Blaylock using some Music Man lyrics to describe the action like that. By the way, 27 points matches a career high for Kevin Loy, who had 27 against Silver Creek. So 1 more point and he's got a new career high. Tigers taking their time. They have burned about 40 seconds off the clock. Wide open 3. And it's nailed right between the eyes from downtown for Cole Rademacher. He's got 12, and Erie has a 5-point lead. And there's a drive and a charge called, dropping the shoulder. That time was Jake Green, and he just bowled over the top and picked up a foul. That's foul number 4 for Green.
Great job by Lucero, again taking the charge. He's been patient, drawn a few charges. I think it's safe to say none bigger than that one.
He's almost needed football pads for this game here tonight. Coach Moline wants a timeout. 2:26 remaining here in this one. 5-point lead, a full timeout. We'll take probably about our final timeout of the broadcast. Real quick, 30-second timeout here on the Erie Tiger Network. Just one.
I'm Gavin Mendoza.
I'm Jamie Nelm.
I'm Noah Roper.
I'm Spencer Brooks, and thanks for watching Tiger Football on the Erie Tiger Network.
Thanks for watching Tiger Football on the Erie Tiger Network.
Thanks for watching Tiger Football on the Erie Tiger Network.
And thank you for watching Tiger Football on the Erie Tiger Network.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. Our mouths are dry, our palms are sweaty. It feels like an Eminem song here in this gym. And a big shot, big chance here for the Tigers. With 2:24 left, they've got a 5-point lead. Frederick extending their defense. Good ball handling that time by Tristan Rademacher. Tigers being patient. Lucero gets it stripped from behind. Stern once again. You know, I know Stern has not started, but he, I think, has been outstanding tonight for Frederick.
He has, playing out of his mind in the rivalry game. Of course, the same could be said for Loy.
Rademacher. Smooth ball handling there. Tyson in. Off the window and in. Ethan Tyson on senior night gives the Tigers their biggest lead of the game here in overtime. 7-point lead. Cartelli for 3. He answers right back. Oh, is this one fun or what? That is the 5th 3 for Joe Cartelli. He's got 21, and it's back to a 4-point game. Just when you thought Erie may have snagged the game, Joe Cartelli puts Frederick right back within 4 points. So 1:46 left. Another timeout. We'll stick right here. What a game we have had so far. Cartelli's got 21, 11 for Green, 7 for Marinoff for the Erie side, 12 points for Cole Rademacher, 7 for Ethan Tyson, 6 for Tristan Rademacher, 8 for Nguyen, 27 for Kevin Loy. Lucero has a bucket, and Spencer Brooks with 4 points as well.
Meade has officially won the Tri-Valley League with a 8-point win over Holy Family. In case you're curious. No, most minds probably on this game though.
So 66-62. Erie will come out with Loy, Lucero, Tyson, and both Rademakers on the floor. Got to tell you, the Rademakers tonight, in playing with fouls, playing with pressure, they have handled the pressure very well tonight. You've seen that as Frederick is trying to kind of send some doubles their way late in the game. Loy catches the inbound. He's being trapped along the baseline. They'll call a foul on Green. And that is his 5th foul. He's done. So 5th foul, Jake Green, who has 11 points. He's the 2nd leading scorer tonight for Frederick, is now out of the game. That's 2 Warriors who have fouled out in Buffington and Green. And I believe they're 2 best rebounders. I'll have to double check that as Loy heads to the stripe and hits. And man, the Tigers down the stretch have been strong from the free throw line. They've only shot 12 times, but they are 9 of 12 from the line in this one. And Kevin Loy is 5 for 5 as Gavin Mendoza checks back in here for Kale Lucero. And Loy hits that one, 6 for 6, 29 points. New career high for Kevin Loy. And Cartelli just shakes off the defender, misses the shot, and the ball will stay with Erie as that was off the hands of Tristan Rademacher. He disagrees vehemently, but hard to argue otherwise, at least from our angle.
It was, we don't have the best angle, and the last angle we had was the ball going out off Rademacher.
Double, Stern wide open, loses the basketball, on the floor with desire and a travel. So Tristan Rademacher dove on the floor to get the ball, and he slid. Can't do that, can't have the ball and slide, unless you're James Harden.
No, only James Harden and maybe Bradley Beal.
Now a kick to the corner, 1:26 remaining here in this one. Tigers lead it by 6. A drive, Marinoff throws it up, and they will count the bucket and a foul.
I think Cole Rademacher just fouled out.
This game has been full of twists and turns. And that's actually going to be on, I believe, Tristan Rademacher. That is his 4th. By the way, that's the 15th foul on Erie in the second half. Of course, that includes overtime. 15 team fouls. Frederick has 11. For those keeping score at home. And now Marinoff to the line. Frederick 14 of 22 tonight. And he hits that one. So he got the and one, and it's a 3-point game. Cal Lucero catches, hands it off to Tristan Rademacher, and he tumbles head over heels, and Stern will get the turnover, and Cole Rademacher saying, hey man, I was bumped, but part of that was kind of got crossed up there with a teammate.
He did run into Cale Lucero a little bit, and if you're paying attention, Coach Molina's platooning Cale Lucero and Gavin Mendoza offense for defense. Mendoza on defense, Lucero on offense.
Back to a one-possession game because why not? Stern, top of the key, kicks, 3-ball for the tie. That's off the mark, and Stern gets a rebound. Ball's tipped and a steal there by the senior Ethan Tyson. He's trapped, but he gets fouled. And they will call a foul on Logan Zimmerman. And so Ethan Tyson will go to the line in the double bonus. What a fun game in an electric atmosphere. So thank you so much, fans, for tuning in for this one. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast as much as we've enjoyed having it here tonight, as that one is up and good for Ethan Tyson. For Ethan, he's got 8 points, a chance to make it 9. Tyson on the year, 76% free throw shooter, and that one somehow didn't go down. That touched every piece of that rim. And now a foul called on Cole Rademacher.
And now he is fouled out. He wanted the jump ball, won't get it.
So that's the first Erie player to foul out. Now Jordan DeWin will check back in. 46.3 left. Fun game ahead of a 4-day weekend. Of course, we will have regional wrestling tomorrow that begins at 4 o'clock. Cartelli cannot make the free throw.
Ball don't lie.
Our color announcer getting a little bit wearing the Erie glasses.
A little bit. But he's like a 90% free throw shooter, so.
And that one does fall for Cartelli. 22 points for him tonight. And Kevin Loy gets fouled. And Kevin Loy can have his first career 30-point game with this trip to the line. Kevin Loy, only one three-pointer in there. He has made 11 field goals tonight. That free throw is up and good. And Loy will hit that one. So 8 for 8 from the line for Loy. That's the difference in this game for sure. 40 seconds left. Cartelli, a deep three, way off the mark. And Loy has it. trying to break the press, and a timeout here coming from Coach Moline. Tigers lead it by 5. This has been the longest game, it seems like, ever. We started this game, let's see here. Don't have our record count on like we thought. There was an extended intermission. It's been going on for a while, but it's been fun the whole way.
It has been really fun.
By the way, this game brought to you by Coal Creek Family Dental. They offer a full range of dental services to meet the individual needs and preferences of each patient, from routine cleanings to complete smile makeovers. They utilize the latest dental techniques to give our patients the most up-to-date service. Check them out at coalcreekfamilydental.com. By the way, our Alex Ailey, player of the game, we're going to give it to Kevin Loy. 30 points tonight against the rival. We'll give a little tip of the hat and shout out to our 2 seniors as well, Spencer Brooks and Ethan Tyson. But Kevin Loy, definitely the Alex Ailey player of the game. Be sure to follow him on Twitter at ETNAlexAiley. And another foul here as Frederick trying to extend this game. (71-66) the score. A chance to make it a 3-possession game, with Tristan Rademacher getting his first free throws of the night. And Tristan, a 57% free throw shooter, and he hits that one. Tigers 14 of 18 from the line. That's a winning recipe.
It is.
And another made free throw there. And I believe that the Tigers have made their last 9 free throws in a row. Close to it. Tiger fans feeling the victory already. 3-possession game. 3-pointer on the way. That was halfway down, popped out. Mendoza gets the rebound. Rademacher up to Spencer Brooks, the senior, and he's just going to run it out. Says, thank you very much. I'll take the win. Fans chant just like football, and the Tigers come away with the victory, 73-66. A fun one here tonight. Tigers move to 6-10 in league play. They're tied with Frederick, their 10th win of the season as the students filter out onto the court. That's going to do it for us here on the broadcast. For Caitlin, Joe, Grayson, I'm Brandon. Thank you so much for joining us for this broadcast. We will have regional wrestling action tomorrow and Saturday. Be sure to follow us on social media as we will periscope those matches. For everyone across the media, or the Erie Tiger Network, I'm Brandon Byrne. Until next time, I'll chirp at you later.